In today's video, we'll be making a kimono butterfly jacket. So for this style, we'll be needing a ruler, a tape rule, chalk, pins, and basic measurements. The measurements are shoulder to bust, sleeve length, hip measurements, and the length of the jacket. So first off, we'll start by taking the neck measurement. Remember, the back and the front are folded together. This material is folded into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. The back and front together. This is the back and the front part of the fabric, while this is the side of the fabric. So on this side of the fabric, we'll take our neck measurements. We'll be using 3 inches for the width of the neck measurement. This part is for the back measurement. And we'll come down by 1.5 inch. Sorry, I mean 1.5 inch. Make a slight curve. Now we'll take the shoulder to the bust measurement. You can decide to use 9 inches or 10 inches. Depending on how busty the person is, the person wearing the jacket. So we'll be using 10 inches. We'll mark there. Now you come down and measure the length of your jacket. For the length of the jacket, you can determine how short you want the jacket to be on how long you want the jacket to be. So for this style, or for me, I want the jacket to be at 46. So remaining 2 inches. This 2 inches is for the hemming of the jacket. Now we'll take our hip measurement. The person's hip measurement is 40. So 40 divided by 4 will give us 10. So this is the actual. So this is the actual hip measurement. But we'll be adding our allowance. So we'll be using 4 inches allowance. So you mark there. This is the bust line. This is the bust point. So now we'll take note of this part and connect this bust point to this hip measurement. Remember, we've added, this is the actual hip measurement plus the allowance of 4 inches. We'll take all down to the length of the jacket. So that is for the side of the jacket. Now, like I said earlier, the front and the back are together. So we have marked our 3 inches width and our 1.5 inches depth of the jacket, and we have curved it slightly. So now we'll be cutting out this part before going ahead to take our front curve or our front measurement. Remember, I said we'll be needing pins. The whole essence of this pin is to place down this part of the jacket so that we will not forget where to indicate our measurement by the time we open up this fabric. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we'll open up the jacket and cut the front part of the jacket now. Let's not forget to notch this part of the jacket. You will fold like this. So now this is now the front part, while this part is the back part. So to get this front part, remember it's a jacket. We'll come down by 9 inches. If you do 9, 10, 11 or 12, it all depends on you. So go in by 1 inch. And you connect this 1 inch to this part of the jacket. Just take a look. And you take the rest 1 inch down. Now it's time for us to cut the front part. So we'll start from this part of the jacket and we'll cut it. We'll start from this part of the jacket and we'll take it all down to this part. That's for the front part of the jacket. Now we'll come back and fold it this way. You can now see the way it's looking. This is the front part. This part is open and this part is open, while this is the back part. So remember, we have cut out this stripe from the jacket and we'll be replacing it with a band on this front part. For you to get the length of the band that you'll be needing, you have to place your tape rule like this at this end and measure round all through the front part to the back neck of the jacket like this. Like this. When you get to this part which is the end of the tape rule, you start all over again. We already have 60 inches already. Then you place it there and go this way again. Okay. So we'll be needing 60 inches plus 47 inches. That will give us a total of 100 and let's do the calculation. So that is the length that you'll be needing to cut the band for the front part of the kimono jacket. Remember, we'll also be cutting the front pocket because this jacket has two big pockets at the side.